Hello everyone, my name is Mumbles, and this is Killing Floor 2. I'm just gonna wait for this dude to talk a little bit. Even though I don't really like the drunk Santa voice lines, but whatever. You know, we'll just talk over it. Like, we can be rude. He's rude and unprofessional, so why shouldn't I be? Like, why shouldn't I act the same way? I'm going to, and you can't stop me. So, we are back. I took a day off, and it kind of turned into an off day because I messed up a few things. I didn't mean for it to go down like this. I basically took a day off from work because I still had a couple of holidays, like, well, days off, basically, from last year that I was able to take over into the new year. And while that's really good, and last year I kind of went a little overboard in terms of, like, work. I think I overworked myself at a few points, and it led to a little bit of a burnout kind of situation, which is not really ideal, and I wanted to avoid that as much as possible this year. So I decided to be kind of cognizant of that and take actual regular breaks every now and then. So I decided to essentially get around to doing that, and my original plan had been to just focus on, like, painting some stuff, but I was also planning on doing a little bit of video editing. But I didn't get around to that. The thing is, I kind of spent, like, the entirety of the day literally just painting, and I was able to finish the model that I wanted to finish. And I'll put a picture of him right here, because it is kind of, you know, a little bit related to Killing Floor 2, because as I realized once I was done painting this Demon Prince model that I converted, he kind of looks like a top-heavy Hans Volter if he had, like, wings. So I'm just saying, like, if Hans decided to give himself, like, fly wings and hit the gym a little, you know, like New Year, New Me style, I think he could look like this guy. I'm just saying, dude. Like, it's a transformation that is definitely possible. If a man wants to put his mind to it, I think he could pull it off. But yeah, so I kind of ended up just, like, working on this model for a few hours and doing just, like, some cardio, like some light cardio that I like to do. And then the whole day was gone. And before I knew it, it was time to actually go out and hang out with my friends, because that was the plan that I had for the evening. But that also meant that I never got around to actually editing any videos. If it makes you feel any better, then, you know, it's not just that I skimped out on the gaming stuff. I literally also didn't do a wargaming video, which was like a first for me. But it happens. I've now actually, you know, done that video, like, recorded everything that I need to about the wargaming content, so that's been, like, uploaded. And now I'm trying to get back in the saddle with Killing Floor. So here we are. But yeah, so kind of, like, I messed up a little, and I didn't mean for it to happen this way, but, you know, we're back now, and maybe that's all good. Maybe you can forgive me. Maybe you'll find it in your heart to forgive me. I hope so, anyway. We are currently on Santa's Workshop on Suicidal Difficulty, and this is what we need to actually finish to get our daily. We gotta get this thing over to where it needs to go. And we need to deal HX25 grenade pistol damage, which is also why I picked up this gun and upgraded it as well, so that I would speed up this process. And also, we just need to kill a boss in survival or weekly, and I decided to do it as part of the survival map, so I'm like, you know, we might as well get our stuff done while we're on this map. At least that's the plan, at any rate. I'm not, like, a huge fan of the Santa's Workshop map. It's just oversized and a little bit, like, annoying to navigate. Although that's more of a problem when you're playing Endless, actually. Because for some reason, the pathing is just not done... Well, maybe it's not the pathfinding, but the arrow generation, to be able to find where you need to go to pick up... Well, to get to a trader pod is just, like, all sorts of wonky. Sometimes it makes you go the wrong direction, and unfortunately on a map this size, it can often lead to situations where you straight up don't have time in between the waves to get any armor or any ammo, which kind of means that you die, especially on Endless. And, like, God help you if you actually lose your gun because you died and you weren't able to pick it up. Like, the map is huge. Possibly too large if you ask me, but hey, it's nice and Christmas themed, so it's got that going for it. And I believe we just got the HX25 objective done, so that's pretty nice. We didn't need a whole lot of damage with it. So we should be able to sell it now. I probably should not have picked up all of that ammo in hindsight, but you live and you learn. I mean, we can sell it and get our good friend the Kabumi stick. Do we see any other ammo boxes? I'm too lazy to look, to be honest with you. Maybe we should look, though, because we could actually get full ammo if we do. Can we make it back? I think we should be able to. This was, like, around 9 seconds to get from like the pot to here. Yeah, we should still be able to pick up some more ammo. And there you go. We got full ammo for the Kaboom Stick. I also did a test recording of Deep Rock Galactic, and you may or may not have already seen a clip from that video. I'm still thinking about how best to like clip it, basically, because I don't want to upload the whole entire thing. Seems like a bit overkill. We actually don't need to do this with the grenades anymore, now that I'm thinking about it. Is that a quarter pound or a regular flesh pound? It's a regular flesh pound. Well, it was. Can't remember where the thing, like, spawns. Where is it, actually? Oh, it's over there. Are they breaking it? They're not really breaking it. So, yeah. I'm still, like, trying to find a way to best get that clip online, because it is my reaction to playing, like, on a hazard level 3 in the... I don't remember the name of the area. It's the mushroomy area. And it was my first time there. I was very cocky, and I thought, you know what? Like, we're handling hazard level 3 easy. We're gamers. We got this. And let's just say that my hubris ended up getting the best of me. But yeah, you may or may not have already seen that. And if you haven't, then, you know, maybe I didn't upload it yet, but it is in the works. So either before or after this video, you'll get to see that. I guess that'll be my little apology, I guess, for missing a day. So I hope that you'll actually like that as well. And as for, you know, the content going forward, I'm still looking to make, like, more Killing Floor stuff, for sure. Still having a lot of fun doing that. And I would like to actually get back on the daily train in that regard, so that you can keep getting daily videos. That would be nice. We'll do our best to do that. But yeah, you know, for obvious reasons, because we had the HX25 damage, I decided to play Demolitionist, because it makes the most sense. I mean, I guess I could have also played Survivalist with that gun, but I don't know if I like Survivalist with the HX. It's just not, like, the greatest. I guess we'll repair this thing slightly. It's so silly that, like, we kind of started from there, and now we, like, went all the way around, and I think it might still come out from there, too. Can't remember, like, how we killed this guy. Because I don't remember actually shooting it, like, here. But maybe that's just my brain playing tricks on me at this point. It came out of that other wall. Let's just pick up some more ammo. I mean, why not? If there's one thing this map has in abundance, it's ammo boxes. So let's make the most of that. But yeah, so in a way, I had kind of an exciting, like, last day, basically. You know, yesterday was kind of great in that regard. Got to do a lot of painting. Got to actually sleep in, which was very nice. My sleep schedule is all sorts of messed up, and I'm trying to, like, you know, fix that a little bit going forward next week. But we'll see what we can do. We'll try our best, at any rate. I cannot see anything from my own explosion there. Well, at least, you know, we're almost at the end. So that's always pretty solid. I would love even more ammo boxes, but I guess what we should consider doing is... This will give us another 75. And I'm thinking we can do this. We can get the RPG. And we can get, like, a little bit of ammo for both. And now we can just, like, run around and get boxes. And it's gonna, like, provide us ammo for both of the weapons. It seems to make the most sense. We did, in fact, pick up all the grenades that we can carry. So that's always good. Those are useful to have. As Kevin likes to say, grenades are serious business. But yeah, going out was actually a lot of fun, too. My friends and I decided to go back to a pub that we apparently haven't been to in, like, 2 years. We kind of, like, ended up making another place our regular hangout spot. But I've been, like, pushing the idea that we should, you know, give this one, like, another shot. Simply because, like, we used to hang out there so much that I'm like, it can't be, like, such a bad spot, right? You know, like, in the past we used to have a lot of fun there. Let's see, like, what's changed, basically. And I'm happy to report that it was a wonderful time. Like, still. I do think we probably went a little hard on the drinking, because I think it was, like, after an hour in that we noticed that we've had, like, the 4th round of hard liquor. So I'm just like, yeah, that's a little rough in that sense. I think everyone was, you know, like looking for that excuse to finally go out and get their drink on, but maybe we went a little hard. Don't get me wrong, like nothing super bad came of it. I do think that the typical drunkard, like drunk shenanigans occurred, where, you know, we just like blasted music from the music box and probably were very annoying for the other patrons as we sang along and butchered some songs by changing the lyrics to completely inappropriate things. But I think that's kind of what you do in like a bar music box scenario. It's just like a jukebox kind of scenario. That just makes sense to me, at least. So it was a very good time for us. I did very nearly like start a fight with another dude that was at the bar, but to be honest, like it's one of those things where nothing really came of it, and I doubt that anything would have. But at the time, it seemed like the most fun thing to do, which is why I ended up like basically annoying this other person. I'm not proud of myself, but I mean, you know, it was hilarious. I think, like at least slightly, I would hope so. And you know, like nothing bad came of it, so I guess it's all okay in the end. It is something I need to like become better at. Basically, we should probably like try to save the. Well, I was gonna call it the pod, but it's not the pod. It's like this other thing. I think if it gets killed, we actually like lose as well. Did we get everybody? No, we didn't get that guy, but now we did. It's just so weird because normally they don't even attack this thing. Can I actually please weld it? Thank you. Like I'm just like rubbing my face on it, but apparently I can't connect my welder. Sometimes this game's a little jank. Okay. Well, I wanted to kill this Scrake like for 2 minutes now. There we go. Was that too hard? But yeah, I probably need to be like a little bit more reasonable when I'm drunk, but I think that's very difficult to do because you're drunk. But you know, I'll do my best going forward. And once again, I'm a very lucky individual because nothing bad like came of it. So, you know, that's kind of fortunate. That usually is how it goes for me, to be honest with you. Like, I'm very happy to report that I'm a pretty, like, lucky individual because life usually has my back on these things. So don't get me wrong, like, bad stuff happens to me, just the same as everybody. But at the same time, I get away with, like, a lot of stuff, I would say, where other people might, like, suffer bad consequences. They might have, like, bad stuff happen to them. And usually I kind of get away scot-free, so I do my best not to take that for granted, but it's hard not to when it just consistently keeps happening. But like I said, I do realize that, yeah, like, you could easily get into trouble for far less than the stuff that I do. But most of the time, I get off scot-free, so it's pretty great. And it makes for funny stories, you know? I will say, man, like, maybe this is just what life is like these days, but, like, it's not that easy to start a fight these days with people. At least in bars, like, no one really wants to fight anybody, and I think that's a good thing overall, but it is also slightly boring, because you're like, come on, man, like, you know, we're looking to have a little fun, and it's just not that easy to do that. People have these silly individuals around them that they might even refer to as friends that just stop them from making insane decisions, such as going into a fight with, like, a total stranger. Like, how boring. I think on this map we're guaranteed to get Krampus, aka Abomination. And I honestly don't mind if that's the case. Oh, we got a medic pistol. Yeah, it is Abomination. I think it's Abomination every time when you do, like, the actual survival. Because this used to be, like, a Christmas event kind of thing. Well, the plan is to use the RPG to great effect on him. If he gets too close for the RPG, we're obviously going to switch to the Kaboom Stick. So these are the plans that we have made. I mean, we hit him there. Wonderful. I wish he would fall over. Let's see. Let's just get away and hit him again. Hit him again. He did get knocked to the ground, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, the kiting is going to be a little annoying on this map as well, because the circular arena is not actually good for this guy. Did we even hit him there? Because I purposefully was trying to, like, shoot behind him so that we could, like, still hit him. You really? You're gonna get me there? That is rude. I mean, we dropped a nuke, so that's pretty solid. And he did fall down. He also has no more armor left. So he will probably rage now, which is annoying for us. We're not dealing that much damage to him, actually. I'm a little surprised. Usually, like, the RPG is a little bit better than this. There we go. Little unnerving there. We did just switch to the kaboom stick because I think we kind of have to at this point. There you go. Probably would have been better off with the kaboom stick to start with, but, you know, I stick to my guns, in this case the RPG-7. There we go. That should be every single daily we had for today. And, you know, Santa is just dying in the background, but that's kind of normal. I mean, he's an alcoholic. Enjoy alcohol responsibly is the message of this video. I think. I'm not sure. But either way, I hope that you had a good time. I know that I enjoyed myself, and I will see you in the next one.